That's far enough, Jensen.
You're behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
I knew it.
Last time we talked, you used me as a punching bag, and now you want a conversation?
I didn't exactly have a choice. I had to make it look good, for Burke. Right now, he still thinks I'm on Belltower's side. But the minute he connects me to your escape...
That's your problem, not mine.
Then Dr. Megan Reed really doesn't mean anything to you, does she?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Belltower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Belltower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover? Who are you working for?
A few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Belltower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did.
The Blackhawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
I'm gonna need more information than that. Tell me about this Black Project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only, Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs. Harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp and they just disappear.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector, why not others?
Because you're a fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
You're asking me to put my life on the line for you, Lieutenant. Admittedly, I have a bit of a soft spot when it comes to women in trouble, but I'm gonna need some kind of proof here.
Good, so do I. Lucky for both of us, you'll find it in the prison.
I'd like a little clarification here about you and Burke. I take it he outranks you.
Technically, yes. But this station is only part military stockade. And while he and his unit have 100% control over the detention camp, I have authority over the base.
So I don't need to worry that this is all just some creative attempt at mutiny.
Mutiny? You think I'd risk so much because... Listen close, Jensen. Burke is a sexist, chauvinist pig. And yes, he outranks me. He's also been in Bell Tower a lot longer than me, so he's got more connections, which he's used to undermine me at every turn. But that is not why you and I are standing here right now. People are getting hurt. Innocent people. And we have to find out why and expose it.
Exposure could destroy Bell Tower.
Bell Tower used to have honor. We do this right, it might again someday.
The guards in the prison complex, are they Burke's men or yours?
Definitely Burke's. Highly trained, special operatives. So if you start a firefight in there, don't expect to live long.
I'll keep that in mind. I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful, and try not to draw too much attention.
Okay. Interesting that she's here at this spot, but... what the heck. Probably shouldn't push my luck. Yeah, I thought so.
Access granted.
Stop him! Get the alarm!
Okay. Probably should cause a distraction of some kind. But they're not alerted to my presence, thankfully. Okay.
Over here! What the hell is that?
I misfired on that one. Misfired indeed. Okay. Take number 3. Go. Okay, so
Over here! What the hell is that?
oh, well. Okay. He's gonna come down and see me. when I do that. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, come on. Let's go. Do the thing. Okay. Thought so. Okay. He doesn't jump down. It's a bit of a sucky problem. Alright. Do your thing, everybody's. Okay.
What the hell is that?
It's so weird he does that, though. Alright, this time, I guess I'll just try to knock him out from above then. Since they decided to strip me with my level 5 hacking I had fully upgraded. Yeah, there we go.
Cargo crew to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha.
Any word on when that shipment of mobile turrets is going on to the OZ theater?
Don't like that. Let's move him over here.
Be advised. New personnel should report to Security Central for biometric scan.
Good. Nice. Go. Oh, so okay. Give me a tunnel, dig. No. Where are you taking me? Oh.
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me. Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
I tend to keep it that way.
I intend on keeping it that way.
Well, you've certainly ruffled a few feathers higher up.
Hmm.
It's not like they don't know you're here. Stowed away on the ship, I mean. It's only a matter of time before they bring the hammer down. Put a stop to your gallivanting on the base. I just hope I'm not near you when the iron's hot and you're on the anvil.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar?
Can I actually buy the
Only got so
pixels
much
from
pull
him?
around here.
That would be
It's
sweet.
Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases. Which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a
Oh,
little
so that
legwork,
did have something
I've got an errand I
worth
could use
mirroring.
running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
Alright, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier, if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. By yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. And I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
I like the sound of this.
Fucking right, you like the sound of this? It's the bollocks. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the armory. Luckily, little Sparrow in my employ managed to lose one through maintenance circulation, but he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, no idea really happened to him.
Right, so, long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launcher barrel, and we're in business. I could scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I'll see what I can find. Any idea where they are?
If I knew that, I would have picked them up myself. You're just gonna have to make do and keep your nose to the ground. Check the obvious places first, like the cargo and receiving areas. Worst case, someone found one of the parts and brought it to administration. I looked there last.
Got it.
Buy something or bugger off.
Okay. Nice. Just one, though? It's better than nothing, I suppose. Love that discount, though. System. Beer. Oh. There's rockets. That's not much, though, if you think about it.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Unless, of course, you fuck it up yourself. Well, if it ain't my favorite and currently only customer.
What can you tell me about this base?
Nothing you don't know, probably. To the outside world, it's a Beltar Naval Logistics headquarters and supply point for their Pacific operations. Beneath the surface, though, it's much, much more.
How so?
Look, nothing personal, mate, but I prefer if the commander do most of the informing. As far as I'm concerned, the less I know, and more importantly, the less I say in this matter, the better off we are.
What exactly do you do here, Quinn?
In a more civilized world, you might say I pass for the base's lead maintenance engineer. But if you look at it from Beltar's point of view, I might as well just be a glorified janitor. Pays good though, so, not complaining.
If the pay is good, why the underground market?
But why not? You see, civilian contractors operate under different jurisdiction when it comes to bringing outside goods into the base. So while the rank and file grunts can only order and receive essentials, toothpaste and the like, I, being the entrepreneurial chap that I am, from a more robust catalogue of goods and services. You know the sort. Smokes, beverages, and gentleman's literature.
How does this involve weapons?
Now, let me finish. As an enterprising fellow, I require an exchange of valuables for these slightly less than essential supplies, and often receive some very non-civilian contractor-regulated equipment in exchange, if you catch my drift. Now, normally, I launder my stock through a contact on the mainland, but a deal in Shanghai recently fell through, so lucky for you, I've got some excess inventory to move. Consider this whole arrangement a matter of fortunate timing.
And Keitner is okay with all of this?
Not exactly. You see, some time ago, the commander got wind of my little operation down here. But before she could throw me in the brig, I offered her something I knew she couldn't refuse. Information. I ain't bragging, but I'd managed to build myself quite a little network of sparrows and gophers. I'd known for a while that she'd been at odds with that prick Burke. In the end, I reached a rather simple mutual agreement. I keep her in the loop, and she keeps my neck out of the noose, so to speak.
Tell me about the commander, Keitner.
Lieutenant Commander, officially. But the grunts don't pay no mind to that. She's the commander as far as they're concerned. It's the Reds who stick to the formalities, you see. Because they're Burke's boys. The spooks. Special operations. You might say there's a bit of a division of loyalty among the troops.
Between Keitner's men and Burke's?
Aye. Since time immortal, there's always been a rivalry of sorts between grunts and spooks. I always assumed it came down to ego. But it's different here. Probably because Burke's different.
What do you mean?
Well, for a start, the man might be a righteous prick, but he's got the respect of his men. And the higher-ups think he's a visionary based on some fancy tank he drummed up a few years back. In other words, the man's got a lot of influence and a lot of power, and, well, I don't think that old proverb needs repeating here.
You know, they say I've got a little more luck of the Irish in me than most. So maybe we're like long-lost cousins. Since we're all family here, how about a little extra discount on your shop?
Oh, fancy ourselves a little proper shade of green, do we? Like I haven't heard that one before. Look, unless you're actually a leprechaun in disguise and pull a pot of gold out of your arse while farting me a rainbow, you ain't getting nothing more than what's already on the table. Eat it.
I gotta go.
I think it goes without saying, but we never met, alright?
Well, yeah, there's that part. Kind of want to see what's in there, actually. Can I actually get in there? No. Oh, yeah. No, I want that safe. That's safe. But that's fine. We'll just go ahead and do the leg one here. Since they decided to, for some reason... Oh. That one I wouldn't mind too much. But best probably just do the battery one. Good, now I've got the jump back. The other part is the hacking part I don't have. I don't know if I'll be doing that, honestly. But I guess we'll wait and see, I suppose. We'll just see how it goes. Well, there's that. It's active now. What over here? It's probably gonna be like, yep. That is such blah, 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 blah. Oh, that would have been from... Yep. Gotcha. Level 3. Okay, there's that guard there. Level 1. Okay.
Access granted.
No. That is weird though that they take away all your ammo. It's like, oh yeah, here's your weapons and that, and we're gonna just nerf you anyways? Have that make sense. Nighty-night. Bored. Oh. No.
Fucking forward. Who is it? Stay out there, goddamn.
Grr. Yeah, that's great and all on the bullet points there. It's like, but your things are going to get taken away. Pretty much. Okay, so the autosave didn't really autosave too much. That's unfortunate. Well, there's one. Rocket pieces, I guess. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive here. No, it's not where you need to go. You know this.
Access granted.
Goddamn son of a bitch. Thinks he's hot shit because he's in special operations.
You'll pay for this! I'm gonna get you!
I heard that, you son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun just doing the killing part on the next playthrough. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Hold on. Wait, why did it take me here? It didn't do that before. I mean, sure. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, man, I just whiffed that last time, I guess.
got those parts for me?
Yeah, take a look.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. That's the 329 scope assembly. Let me know when you find the other two.
Listen, Quinn, I don't know whose side you're on, but I'm having a very bad day. So how about you do us both a favor and cut the crap? Kinder never said anything about paying you.
Jesus. And I think I just gave you a bloody discount to begin with. You'll put me out of business at this rate.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Just remember, if they chase you down here, I'll shoot you myself.
Fair enough, right? I guess. Oh, so that was the... Okay, okay. I decided not to do... Okay. It's fine with me. Here we go. Up the ladder we go. Let's actually try something here. It's probably not going to work, but... Okay. Oh, okay. That didn't alert anything. I wonder if there's gonna be like a drop part. Oh, I see. It was temporary. Okay, well, that confirms.
You see it? What are you doing here?
Okay. So the stun gun actually works pretty effectively, yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm not sure why.
Access granted.
Yeah, I don't know about that. This time I will save. Like I should have done the previous 4 attempts. Okay.
Hiding here, you'd better come out. Gunshots! Hit the alarm! Hit the alarm!
What? Hit the alarm! Somebody! Hmm.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
You've been detained for conspiring to commit a terrorist act. After processing, you will undergo a preliminary medical examination. At that point,
We'll see how this goes, right?
raise your concerns.
What? A terrorist? No! No! They just grabbed me up the street. criminal. I'm not a terrorist. You'll all pay for this.
Put it away, man. Hey, you don't belong here. Jesus. How'd you get out of the cell? This is a nightmare. I don't belong here.
I'm starting to think I can feel a breeze coming through the cracks.
Negative. I submitted a work order request, but no response yet. If they're talking it, Bert finds out, someone's ass is gonna be in a sling.
As long as we make sure we got ours covered. Cross the T's and dot the I's. I don't ever want to be in his crosshairs, especially about this.
Yeah, he's got a hard on for this contingency plan of his. I don't mind telling you, I hope we never have to put it into effect.
I know what you mean.
The double takedown would have been great to have.
Bad enough they're being sliced up by a bunch of quacks.
Why are you doing this? You're monsters!
There we go. Okay, now we just wait.
Please, call the embassy. They will vouch for me.
Please, don't send me to the doctors! Why am I being held? Where are we?
这是场误会，我是无辜的。
Seemed like a nice setup.
Please, tell me what's going on back there, in the examination area. They took Leanne back there 2 days ago, but you
I
haven't
guess
come
it's
back.
your turn now, right? When your friends have already had their
Listen
fun,
to me.
so
I've done nothing
now
wrong.
you want a piece.
No! Not again. What more do they want from me, please? I've answered all their questions. Tell them I'm not sick.
I wonder if it's gonna be a boss fight for this. No.
Someone, you go.
That was the sound, yeah. That's funny. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Since I don't save properly.
You've been detained for...
You've been detained to shut up. Oh. Yeah. My goodness. Well, let's give another try at it.
You've been detained for conspiring to commit a terrorist act. After processing, you will undergo a preliminary medical examination. At that point, I'm sure you will have the opportunity to raise your concerns.
There's your concerns.
Put it away, man. Hey, you don't belong here.
I submitted a work order request, but no response yet. If they're talking it, Bert finds out. Some of us gonna be in a sling.
As long as we make sure we got ours covered. Cross the T's and dot the I's. I don't ever want to be in this crosshairs, especially about this.
Yeah, he's got a lot of this contingency plan.
Alright, split off. Good. Oh, he's actually moving this time. Interesting.
You're going down!
Oh, of course. He's... Man, I can't wait just to do the next playthrough. Instead of being stealthy. But, at least getting the hard part out of the way with all the sneaking. I'm gonna wait.
You can't hold us here indefinitely without trial. We have rights under the...
Let's save, just in case.
This contingency plan is. What do I tell you? I hope we never have to put into effect.
I know what you mean. Then I think, would it be any worse for them than what we're already doing?
Come on, come on. You know you want to. It's just funny, like, wherever they look, that's usually where they're going. Yeah. Yeah, I would have been a sitting duck in that same spot again. Just laughing my butt off, like, oh my gosh. Dare. Down you go, bitch. Yeah. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay.
They get to go to the ranch, even to space. I'm the one stuck here. Fucking hell. Bad enough they're
There was probably an easier way to do it, but I was like, eh. Only way I knew how. Of course. And this is for the actual one, which I don't have in the... Yeah. No. Nope, nope.
你是谁？你和其他人不太一样。Please, tell me what's going on back there in the examination area. They took Leanne back there 2 days ago, but you haven't. Why am I being held here? Where are we? Why are you doing this? You're monsters! I guess it's your turn now, right? Your friends have already had their fun, so... You've got to know this is wrong. You can't just grab someone off the street and lock them up. How can you blindly go along with me to the doctor?
such a waste.
Why are you doing this? You're monsters!
Is it the same spot on each floor? There we go. Huh, nothing. Yeah, it's like the same layout. It just sucks a little bit. Huh.
You bastards think a little time and lock up will get me to talk? I've been in
It's
work
not me,
all
buddy.
This is a nightmare. I don't belong here.
Okay, you can't do that.
Seriously, huge mistake. I'm not supposed to be here.
Interesting, okay. Oh, it's the interrogation wing. Which I actually, yeah, let's just see where it takes us actually, and then we'll probably just have to bounce back here.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject not recognized. Access denied.
Yeah, well, I figured, so we'll just have to... There were certain locations we couldn't access, so that makes sense. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. So that'll have to be next. But we'll have to update it down over here, so... Nice. Save all the headaches.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later.
Hmm.
Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Oh, I just came from there. Oh, I don't have level 3. Oh my. Whee! Alright.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
There, that kind of saves us a little trouble. Yeah.
Activating security scan.
Okay, that should do it.
Biometric data assembled.
Assemble.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back.
I don't want to disappear like all the others.
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't. Some of the others think we let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else. Another facility, maybe. Somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around.
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't! You have no idea what it's like. Please!
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Trust me.
You changed your mind. You'll let me out now? Please, they'll be back and I'll disappear like all the other women. Why are you doing this to me?
Why are they keeping her here then? Illegally testing her against her will? Huh.
Clinical trial log 11/27. Attending, Dr. Tiffany Kavanagh, Dr. Gary Savage. Observing Commander Peter Burke. Patient has been sedated and restrained.
Administering compound P-026, 1.75 cc's. Injection via the left suboccipital triangle, isolating the neocerebellum and pontine nuclei.
Well done, doctors. Appears that the spinal cranial replacement was successful.
She's been stable for 48 hours. Replacing the upper column and posterior skull is more complex than your own hindbrain augmentation, Commander Burke. But it's well within our abilities. That's not our sticking point.
I'm quite aware of what your sticking point is, Doctor. Getting results that I can use.
Gary, she's waking up. Look at the alpha waves. They're attenuating. Blood pressure and heart rate are rising. O2 saturation is really low.
Savage, get this under control.
Tiff, increase sedation and disconnect the OCM interface. Get a dose of propofol ready, see if she stabilizes.
It's not working, Gary. Damn it. There's a rupture in the circle of Willis. Anterior cerebral artery. Shit. I've got to get in there.
It's already too late, Tiffany. You know that.
Is it still alive?
No, we've lost her. I don't understand. She burned out so quickly. Arterial degeneration was clearly more advanced than anticipated, but still, the new compound should have worked.
Dispose of the body. I'll have the next viable candidate prepared and sent down to you, Dr. Kavanaugh.
Interesting.
I just want to go home.
Prostitute. Oh, she was terminated. Oh, shit. Transfer. Oh man, I'm really just tired. Yeah, sorry, you might have to pause it to read those. I did get kind of go through them kind of fast, so level 2, no. I did have enough to do it. Let's see.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, Burke's eyes are enhanced, Jensen. He uses special retinal prostheses custom-made for him by the Tai Young Medical Corporation.
You want me to remove Burke's eyes?
Not the ones he's currently using. He just received a new set this evening for when the cargo ship docked. With any luck, you'll find it in his office. Keitner out.
Access denied.
That's worth a shot.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Yeah, that was so helpful.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
Let's go. Whee!
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Hello? I heard you.
Need backup!
Where are you?
Man, I feel like just... Oh. Probably call it soon. I gotta get to bed. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Activating security scan.
Alright, after this scan through, I'm saving. Yeah.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized.
There we go.
Access granted.
Thank you. Alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna stop it here. Yeah, it's This was one long recording, just over 4.5 hours in, so it's going to be several parts, probably 5 or 6 or something. So I might have to just do an hour a piece or so, or 35-40 minutes or so, and we'll kind of just go from there. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the whichever part this will be in. This will be the last one, but if you can like, comment, and check out the other videos on the channel, it'll go a long way, everybody. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and until next time, bye everybody. Take care.